So I wanted to ask you about native advertising. There's a lot of discussion. Big publishers like you guys, Time Inc., the New York Times, Dow Jones are doing these custom publishing native advertising groups. Tell us what that means for Meredith, and also, like, how are those videos seen? Are they seen on the regular, players that you have on your pages? Is there a syndication strategy? Tell us what the native advertising strategy is there.
So there's 4 ways, obviously, to partner in advertising: pre-roll, exclusive sponsorship of series with integration, and then branded and native. So native, we launched first on fitness. We're rolling it out to 10 sites over the coming months. You'll see the native ad it'll be grayed out, and it'll say presented by, so it's clearly designated as native. But one of the benefits that Meredith has is we have Meredith Accelerated Marketing, which is a large agency that has done native work and branded work for companies like Kraft and Chrysler. So we have that expertise in-house. And on the fully custom side, we have Meredith Video Studios, which has a huge studio in New York and does custom video where the creative is directed by the client. So we can serve clients all the way across the spectrum, whether they want pre-roll in front of premium quality content aimed at women, or they want to creatively guide the content in a branded format.
And I wanted to talk a little bit about the subject of today, which is sort of video surfacing up in text pages. And Meredith must have this just massive amount of text, of pages on the web, on your apps, and I would assume a very small amount has video. I would assume it's less than 10%, but let's say it's a minority number of pages. What are the opportunities for videos to surface beyond, the player, or is there an opportunity?
Well, we have 10,000 titles on the Meredith side and 50,000 titles on the Martha Stewart side, so there's definitely a lot of inventory, but as you said, we're frequently sold out. So we have tried in the past, we've looked at in-stream pre-roll opportunities. I think a few years ago the technology was not where it is today. So when we tried it, the users told us they didn't like the experience. But I'm seeing more and more, just in my own consumption of digital content, in-stream pre-roll that works really well, that is very intuitive, that isn't as disruptive. So it's definitely something we're looking at.
So when you look at videos outside of the stream, in your experience, or what you would say if you were talking to developers or advertisers, what are some things that you're keen about? Autoplay, not audio, where the placement is. Do you have any thoughts as a publisher where that what that experience should be like?
Well, obviously all of our video conforms to IAB standards. We work with a company called Moat to guarantee viewability. I think it's an interesting challenge, because the tools out there that measure a lot of the metrics that people are working for are not 100% accurate. And we have had situations where a tool will say it's not viewable, and you look at that ad on the page and it's clearly viewable. So I think as the metrics evolve, we are going to continue to have the latest tools for advertisers. One of the things that Meredith has done to date is only partner with syndication partners, for example, that allow us to do independent third-party audits of that audience. Because the key to us is we have this highly engaged audience, we have these marketing partners, we want to ensure that's a quality audience. So, I think the key for video is to continue to deliver an analytically driven, high editorial engaged product, which you get by combining analytical and television teams with the editorial teams who are passionate about that content, and ensuring the audience that you're delivering on that video is high quality for your marketing partners.